Hey guys, this is Dean with Rolling Thunder Homestead, and I wanted to get back into doing videos. Probably haven't done a video since April, May of last year, and talk to you a little bit about what's going on. I've been really sick. Spent a few months in the hospital, multiple surgeries, but I feel like I'm getting back up on my feet, ready to get going. One of the things when you get sick and you own a homestead and you got a lot of things going on, as you guys all know, there are so many things that constantly have to be done. And we have not slowed down here on the homestead. Everything's been going. Nothing changes. I mean, it's a constantly revolving day-to-day activities. Same thing happens every day, and then you add to it, and then you add to it. Things that you want to try, things that you fail at. We fail, gosh, on a daily basis. There are things that we are learning and doing, and I just really have had a hard time trying to keep things moving and being sick at the same time. There were times I couldn't even get up off the bed. However, like I said, I'm healed, I'm doing well, and I'm well onto my road to recovery. Hoping not to have any more surgeries, any more major issues. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise and the sun keeps shining, as they say. So some of the things that I'm going to tell you about, let's see, last year we had been, when we stopped doing videos, we had the goose and we had the duck, the chickens. We had just gotten our goats. We had 4 dogs, and we were making things starting to grow, building our pastures out, fencing everything in. And as you all know, that's a challenge. You know, where do you start? What do you do? How do you keep things moving? Well, I'm going to start trying to address how we've done it. And in doing several videos that show where we've progressed in, had a few failures and setbacks, we'll talk about those in some of these videos. Gosh, we've got a whole new group of puppies in here. We had an Australian Shepherd with our Anatolian Shepherd Pyrenees mix, and we had thought it was our other Anatolian Shepherd, and boy, when those pups come out, we were surprised. I'm going to give y'all some video of that later. We've got 9 puppies that we've now got to find homes for, and beautiful dogs. We got red merle, blue merle, and then we've got some that have the Anatolian Shepherd coat look all the way through, brownish gray, just gorgeous. And I think y'all enjoy that. But I wanted to take a few minutes, have a short video, and let y'all know we're back. And hopefully we're going to continue to do at least a video a week. I've got goals and plans to kind of just keep making this a permanent part of our routine. I've been meaning to do it for the last couple of months. I just really haven't felt up to it. And now I'm back and want to start getting back into the habit. I like knowing that there's a group of us, people like myself, people like you that watch this video, other homesteaders that are out there doing this on a daily basis. The struggles, the challenges. You know, I may have been down, but I was never out. I watched almost every single one of your videos. If I'm subscribed to your channel, I can almost guarantee you I've watched most of your videos. To the point that sometimes my kids would come over and say, "Dad, why have you still got this on?" And, you know, we learn that way. We are a group, even though we're scattered across the country, some in other countries around the world, we're a pretty good group of knowledge. And I've seen the videos of folks going around the country, going to other homesteaders, taking videos of this, that, and the other, and putting that up there. There's not one of those that don't take something away from. And I know that a lot of the folks that have really great channels, they say the same things. They're always watching these videos. Always got them on. Why do we do it? Because we want to make our homestead better. We want to make sure that our growth continues. This is what we do to make a living. This is what we do to feed our families. This is what we do to support ourselves. You know, there's nothing better for me therapy-wise than going out in the barn, sitting with the animals, just hanging out there, because they know they are part of this. My wife, it's really funny, has a hard time understanding, as well as my mom. They don't understand how I can raise these animals and expect to eat them later. There's a lot of controversy. I see other video bloggers out there who are having issues and bad comments because somebody saw them butcher this or do that. You know what? We've been doing that since the beginning of time. There is a cycle to life and a food chain order. And this is the process that we do. We really need to pass this on to our kids. I've seen the YouTube video bloggers that are complaining or have been challenged because they can't get messaging because they have children in their videos. You know, we're always going to have challenges. But the point is, I commend you for bringing your children into this process. I think it is absolutely amazing that we can sit here and teach our younger generations this. It is a fading process. You know, there's a bunch of us, so it seems, but in the big grand scheme of things, farming, ranching, the money isn't there unless you're in the big organizations and can afford to take those losses that come with the gains. You know, the small homesteaders, the small farmers, the small ranchers. I understand why we've lost that. So, just some of my thoughts. We will be doing videos on our animals. We've bought bottle babies and raised bottle babies, lost bottle babies, had goats. We had a kid 3 weeks ago, and it was 2 days old and somehow broke its neck. I feel kind of responsible. We'll talk about that, but I didn't pin the mama and the baby up. I let them, they were Kiko goats, and I let them run around the pasture together. And my son called me. I was up in Tulsa, and my son calls me and he says, "Dad, the baby's dead." So, boy, I hated to hear it. Broke my heart, but I told him he felt responsible, and I told him, I said, "Hey, you know, there's risk involved in what we do, and a lot of risk." I mean, I watch those videos. How many of you have said we've lost the majority of our goats or our sheep? You know, we've lost our bottle babies. What's the answer? Keep going. Keep moving. I did 39 quail eggs, about a month ago. And when I got to the 17th day, I had no eggs hatch. Of course, they were out of the tray that rocks them back and forth, and I'd put them on the flat tray. On the 8th day, nothing. On the 19th day, I had one quail hatch. That was the only quail that hatched out of that whole group. And on the 22nd day, that little quail passed away. So, you know, we went to a chicken auction, bought 25 baby chicks, brooded them, was getting them going, and one a day, just like clockwork. We had a chicken die every day. We'd change the bedding. We'd change everything out. We'd give them fresh food, fresh water, give a whole bunch of different things that we needed to be giving them. And when it was time to put them out in the coop, we ended up with 3. So, and we always have chickens dying out in the chicken pen. That just kind of happens. But we've got a whole bunch of chickens. Wow. We started off with just one small group of about 12, dwindled down to 9. And I don't know if I had a video on this or not. I can't remember. But our donkey, Fiona, she went and she uses her lips. I swear they're like this long when she stretches them out. But she uses them like fingers, and she opened the gate. We have a chain link fence, for those of you that remember us building that. We had a chain link fence, and it's about 30 wide by 50 long. And Fiona opens the gate, and in go the dogs, and out come the chickens, and the dogs just had a field day. We had one bird survive out of that. And she's my best layer now. But that's been a while back. And then we've bought more chickens and bought more chickens. And then at this chicken auction I went to a month ago, we bought about 50 more chickens for out there. There we go. My focus went out on my phone. I don't know what happened on that. I apologize. So anyway, we had about 50 chickens out there. And of course, we lost a few of those here, there, and yonder. And gosh, we love doing this. I do. It's awesome. If I'm not available or whatnot, my wife always says this is new to her. She's a city girl, but she's learned to go out there, and I'll catch her all the time sneaking out to the barn when I'm not there, just to check on the animals and go out and pet the cows and pet the dogs and the goats and the horse and the donkey. She's always doing something. So anyhow, I appreciate you guys watching. Look for us. If you have friends that are on YouTube, share our channel with them. We'd love to have more people on our channel. I promise you, I will get better at doing videos again, at least once a week, if not twice. And we're going to talk about projects, updates on our animals, and go through what we've got and what our plans are out here. Probably not going to try the garden this year. It was really hard last year, and we yielded 2 cucumbers, 1 small strawberry, and some peppers off that whole. I did probably let's see, it was 20 foot wide by 60 foot long garden, and the grass just kept overtaking it. I don't know, I spent quite a bit of money putting all that mulch in there and getting not the mulch, the soil, the enriched soil and everything that you needed to put in the garden, and tilled it in there and watered it and got it going. And then everything started happening. Lost the garden too. But we're looking forward to getting back into it. Anyway, I apologize. I digressed and got off track. But if you have family or friends, we'd love to have them come watch our channel. We've got a lot of good things that we're planning on doing here, and we'd like to take you along for the ride. So if you haven't done so, click the link over there on the bottom and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as we get new videos out. Hopefully you'll enjoy watching them. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks, and have a great day.